When we first met, I was about 24, 25. And Joyce was 2 years younger. When I was doing national service in the hospital, Joyce was in training there.
Training to be a nurse.
That's right. I thought that Joyce was a very easy person to be with. And she was such a lively girl.
And he's a good listener. Not always a good talker sometimes. He would listen forever.
I can mix with the Caribbeans or with English equally well.
You know, everyone accepted him. And Jamaica is a very multicultural country anyway,
Yes.
Very cosmopolitan. So it's not strange to see someone from England married to a Jamaican. Here in England, it possibly is more of a problem, but not there.
People don't look twice now if you have a cross-cultural marriage. But then it was a little more uncommon. People would turn and look.
Yes. Yeah, yes. And I would think, oh dear.
You'd smile, so we'd smile.
We just smile at them, really.
My parents just wanted to know whether I was marrying Joyce for the sake of protest or did I really love her.
Because Alan was a Christian, and I think we had that in common. I think that was the basis for our strong relationship and maybe the lasting relationship that we have had. We both prayed about this before we got married.
We held our wedding in the little church in Walthamstow. The service itself was a lovely, small, quiet service. Keeping love alive is not difficult when you have a partner like I have. Don't take it for granted.
I think one of the hardest times that we have been together was during the time when we had some changes in the National Health Service, and lots of people were going to lose their jobs. Because of the uncertainty, people were not as kind to each other as they were. And I think that it was only because of the support of Alan and the family that I managed to sustain and kept things together in such a way that they wondered, why is it that I hadn't actually gone under?
Yes, these things just come out of the blue and you don't know why it happened, but you find yourself in the middle of something like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so just being together and supporting one another, and then you come through. It's sad that so many marriages end in divorce, but I think it's down to wrong expectations. We're given the myth of this romantic love that there's one person there for you, and you find that person, everything's going to be marvelous forever, and it just doesn't work. If you learn to accommodate, you learn to love one another, live together, have a commitment to one another, and it gets better every day.
I think that's quite right. I think you learn acceptance.
Yeah.
And I think that is a big part of it, because if you think you're going to change someone, I think it doesn't happen. But I think if you can talk about things, and then if the other person is willing to listen, it is after all, until death us do part. So, it didn't say that until things go wrong, right, or still right. I think that if you are not committed and willing to work at building the relationship and sustaining it, and I think then that it will fail. We can give and take a lot, and I think that helps, because you forgive everything. Because I think that is what it is that keeps the love moving and fresh. Yes.
We get to love one another more day by day. And every year that goes by, we find ourselves closer and closer. And it's a great life. We can commend it to everybody.